Hello, Rico Gadgets once again. This time it's going to be just basic flat enchiladas. Guacamole sauce I made earlier. Just basically followed the directions on the package, except add a little bit of vinegar and half the package. The seasoning is a little too strong for most people, especially me. Okay, I got my hamburger frying, and I'm going to make the red chili sauce once again in front of your eyes so you get it. I got to add a little bit more salt to the red chili this time, because the corn tortillas will suck up a lot of salt and make it pretty much tasteless if you don't. So, here we go. Point it in the right direction. Hamburger going. Good old-fashioned New Mexico chili sauce. Just take the top off and break it, seeds and all. And don't forget to throw away the top. That tastes nasty. Break off the middle. It. Add water to this. Boil a bit. And do not forget the garlic salt. Red chili will upset your stomach if you do not add garlic. I add this just for putting flour in it, and I'll add some more here in a second. Some crushed red pepper. Put some more flour into it. When I eat Mexican food, I like my stuff spicy. This is just basic ground beef, nothing special. Okay, somebody stole my salt. Okay, I found my salt. Just good old-fashioned table salt. You want to add quite a bit to the red chili. I'm not putting any seasoning whatsoever in the hamburger. Nothing. And this dish is also known as a Mexican breakfast. And I'm going to grate some cheese right now. besides cooking. I like to use mild cheddar for this. Of course, those American cheese slices. Just something about the American cheese slices brings out the flavor of the red chili. Cheese. Well, I home be chopping some onions. I find one trick. When I used to own a restaurant, people used to go crazy for this stuff, ask for it all the time. I keep telling them, this stuff isn't all that easy to make, and it has to be freshly prepared each and every time. And just slap this stuff in a pan and serve it. It's the same way with my green chili fries. I had them eaten off my plate, and I made it especially for me. It wasn't even on the menu, but yet that's what they wanted. They wanted what I was eating. So I started serving it. I made a couple of $100 a week. It wasn't bad. Of course, I gave it to my waitresses. Poor gal. They were starving to death. Not because of me. Because of the state. The state pretty much took all my money. Got the rent, the electricity, the gas. My food supplies were fairly cheap. I got everything pretty much from Cisco and so on. And wood for my smokers, for my smoked barbecue. It was free. Hickory. Nothing like hickory. He was a friend of mine, so he gave me everything, and I gave him everything. If he showed up at my restaurant, all of his food was free, and I made sure everybody knew it that worked for me. Cool. It's done. Okay. See, red chili doesn't take that long. And I have a special little cup only for red chili. Nothing else goes into this thing. I do not want food contamination, crossing, whatever. Where's my whole page? This I don't need anymore. Okay, it's going to get loud again. Make sure I'm plugged in. And back to the little magic bullet. this machine. It makes that stuff turn out perfectly. I don't have to fight nothing. Oops, hot. There, it should look like that. Nice and soupy. That goes directly into the hamburger. Every bit of it. Bubble up a little bit. And I'm going off tradition a little bit with the hamburger. But I found out it actually makes a meal. You get all your proteins and irons and so on and so forth, and antioxidants out of this world. Yeah, I got my little pan here full of oil. Good old-fashioned Nation tortillas. Corn, of course. I don't want to use flour for this sort of thing. I tried that once. The flour tortillas, and it didn't work out so well. Stuffed up all the red chili and turned everything into a slime of some sort. What I like about corn tortillas is you can freeze them for a couple of years before they start getting freezer burn. I usually buy a gigantic package of freezers. I kind of run out of room in my freezer. My friend of mine keeps giving me his slaughter meat. He has a bunch of cows. Filled up my freezer. Just the same way as that other guy. Yep. Still hot. Okay, I've seen this on YouTube once before. I think it was a few days back. But, I think you put an egg on top of it. Well, it is a Mexican breakfast. It really is. It's not really an enchilada, but I've been making it this way for so long. I got accustomed to it as a meal and not a breakfast. So I started adding things like hamburgers and stuff. Turns out great. I think anyway. Some people might disagree. Hot enough. Let me test it out. That was just a tiny bit of water. You don't want to dump a lot of water. You just want to hear that crackle sound. That's it. Okay. Take your tortilla. it in there. A little bit more so you can see. There you go. Just kind of move it around. And these are frozen, so it'll take a fair bit longer than thawed out stuff. Drain that. Just start over so you can actually see. That'll be fine. Hopefully it doesn't break. And just take a little bit of red chili, mix there, throw it on there. Now this is just the first layer. Don't add any cheese to the first layer, you'll thank for later. Another coat of it down. Okay. Put the red chili right on top of that. And I'll slap a piece of American cheese on there. And break it up. Kind of just lay it out layer like that. Another corn tortilla. And like always, I don't edit my videos. All my mistakes are live. Having it. Does anybody out there have any mistakes they can lend me? I'd like to have one. One for my very own. I'll keep it under my bed. I swear. I haven't had a mistake in too long. Huh. I'm due for one. Seriously. This is just mild cheddar. I'm sprinkling on there. Okay. One more. Sometimes I like to beat this up, you know, put lettuce, tomato, and so on and so forth with it. This time, I'm just going to keep it light since it's the 4th of July, and I want to party, and I want to get drunk, make fun of the white people, because they can't cook Mexican food. Oh yeah, I'm white. Holy shit. Got to make fun of yourself before you make fun of somebody else. Remember that, people. For some reason, Mexicans are out there, they're getting upset because of us white people know how to cook their food. Well, if their food wasn't so good, we wouldn't copy it. It's the same way with rap music. I love rap music. Throw some onions, chopped onions on there. And let's see. Some guacamole. I only made enough for 2 people, so you can't have none. And you don't know my secret recipe. No, wait, you do. Give it to you at the beginning. Just slop that on there. Nice and tasty. Okay, let's throw some sour cream on it. If I got any. thing. Oh, I got yogurt. Oh, okay. That's it. Just a little bit of dollop will do, yeah. And basically, there you go. You can add cottage cheese or whatever to it. I'm probably going to add some cottage cheese to this as soon as I find it. Oh, there's some. Let's throw that on the floor. Mistakes happen. Just got to remember not to step on it. Although I reuse everything, I got a clean lid somewhere. I'll just throw that in the sink. Oh, let's see, get that one to my girlfriend. And there we go, nice and pretty. Doesn't take much to do this sort of thing. It's ready. So, I'll see you next time on YouTube. This has been one hell of an experience. No accidents. I didn't get hurt. Nothing died. That's a good thing. Well, I'll see you next time.